Again, don't go too hard or fast. Nice and simple. You don't want the elbows to come out here. Okay, you want it to be right here, glued to your cheek. You don't need to punch with too much power or speed. Keep it simple. Keep it straight. All right, let's just say you're trying to practice the jab, okay? You want to make sure you get the right distance. You don't want to be too close. This is going to smother your punch. You don't want to be too far away. It's going to make you reach and extend when, you know, that's not the right distance to be at. Just for a complete beginner that's just got into the gym, or you found a bag for the first time, the distance is very important, okay? So you want it to be right here where you're not leaning over the front knee, okay? Your chin is right here, you got a fully extended arm, and you're right here, okay? Bing. Now get your elbows on the rib cage, right? This is so important. It's gonna help with the trajectory, keeping the punch straight like that, yeah? If your elbows are out here, it's gonna make the fist come in. It's gonna actually make your wrist more prone to injury, because you're gonna hit the bag like that and it's gonna push the wrist back. And if you haven't built the strength up in your wrists, you're gonna injure yourself. So elbows on the rib cage, right distance, relax. All right, this is very important, because if the more tense you are, the more energy you're burning, the more it's gonna affect your punch technique, okay? So relax like this, straight shot, turn the shot over, bing, boom. All right, you don't need to punch with too much power or speed. Keep it simple, keep it straight. Straight punches, right back to the chin. It starts on the chin, punch it, it ends on the chin, okay? It lives on the chin, right here. This is so important, especially as a beginner. Now the impact I've spoken about in other videos is really important. You don't want it to be like this, okay? Or too thudding and heavy and stay on the bag for too long, right? You want it to be there just to snap and then bring it right back. Okay? Even if it's nice and relaxed and slowly like this, that's good. You can build it up. I would recommend staying in one place too, for now, because you can build up the consistency, right? Eventually, when you do get the jab down, you can move around the bag a little bit. But the footwork is gonna actually hinder your technique if you don't really know what you're doing. Not saying don't move your feet when you do, but for now, just to get the punch technique, the rhythm, the timing, the space, the distance, the impact, being relaxed, stay right here. You want to make sure you keep your non-punching hand. If you're orthodox, which is you lead with your left hand for jabbing, your right hand is gonna stay right here, okay? You don't wanna drop it like this at all. You don't want the elbows to come out here. Okay, you want it to be right here, glued to your cheek. So I'm here, Because the tendency is for it to come back like that, right? Because it's like a pulling system, right? Punching is a pulling system. So when you go forward like this with the two, which is your backhand, the shoulders are a big part of punching. So it's natural for that to happen, but you gotta make sure it doesn't happen. And by doing that, feel it on your cheek if you need to. Some people get a tennis ball and rest it right here, okay? Boom. Again, nice and slow. Boom. Straight, turn the punch over. All right, turn the knuckle over a little bit. Yeah, you don't want it too straight like that. You want to turn it over. It's gonna help with the torque. Nice base. Bend your knees a little bit, chin down. You don't want to punch like this. That's right. Boom. You want to aim for 700 to 1,000 jabs every single day. That can include shadow boxing, mitt work, bag work. You know, try to get to that number because you want to get better. That's what you got to do if you want to be a boxer. For complete beginners, I'll get into footwork in another video, but you don't want to have your back foot leave the ground usually, okay? You want to come here. If anything, you can step in with the front foot, right? But footwork can complicate things, so keep them still for now. Build up the rhythm, the consistency, the technique, get everything good, and then you can worry about the footwork. That's my personal opinion anyway. But let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button and join. Hit the subscribe button if you're new and get practicing. Yeah, you don't want to move your punching hand until you need to move it, right? Meaning, don't drop it and move it, don't move it to the side. It's here and there, and then right back, okay? Just like this, nice and slow. All right, elbows on the rib cage, nice and relaxed. Chin down, arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Get a good consistency. Straight shots. Yeah, if you feel confident enough to move around the bag, that's totally fine. Just understand it could affect your technique if your feet aren't set properly. Again, don't go too hard or fast. Nice and simple. All right, consistency. Have a bit of fun with it. Get a good rhythm, consistent. All right, elbows in the straight shot.
Boxing.